Hello, welcome back to another one. So as you've seen in the last one, fully resprayed, starting to put everything together. I've sent a couple of things off to another motor trimmer that will do bits and pieces of the dash, so that's what we'll get stuck into today. Here I am just stuffing around with the tray. I didn't bother filming any of that because that shit's boring. I've got the custom size under tray toolbox there, and that has been measured out so these mud guards sit perfectly in line with like the center of the actual wheel. So what I'll do now is take the top toolbox off and the mud guards, and I'll bring the car around and slide it back on. So the tray is on. I've got all of these goodies to go back on there. I'm glad I pre-fitted them before because it's just going to make this process so much easier. The tray's all bolted down. I'll see when they're all on there. Alright, it's all on, ready for the reveal. Here we go. It's coming along nicely. I had to take that headboard off, and yes, those wheels are going after engineering. But solid question, do you guys ever build anything like this, put it all together and then think, that looks alright? Like, I should be absolutely stoked. This has cost me an arm and a leg. A small house deposit right here. Why do we feel like this? All of these under tray boxes are on, and you're possibly wondering, like, why did I leave that space at the front? And that's because I'm going to bend up a bit of flat plate alley and hopefully have it on a hinge so I can lift that up and then pull a hose reel out from the air compressor that I'll hide underneath. Hopefully like that new one from Outback. I'm looking at that one. On the other side I will have a tap, because where the headboard is here behind, or in front of the canopy, there'll be a 70-80 litre water tank. And then up the back here, bear with me for a sec, when I have my pull-out kitchen. Once I've got the induction set up in there, I got this folded up. That's going to slide on top over there, which is going to have a sink in it. So then what I will also do is have a tap somewhere at the back here, so then I can just, you know, wash all your stuff. And it sounds good, hey? I'll show you up the other side. They're all on. So we've got the 1108 at the front, and then the custom made 575s at the back. They were all from Easy Toolboxes. As I've said before, I cannot recommend their stuff enough, or even them. The customer service and just purchasing these and other stuff, even the custom size canopy, it was just all seamless. Like, by far, if I'm going to buy any other canopy again, it's going to be from those guys. You're also probably wondering why so much storage. Now, this chopped L300 has been built purely just to tour, travel Australia. Not built for hard wheeling. Obviously it's an L300. I think I've got about 200 mil of flex in the back. Hopefully next year we can change that, but I won't let too many secrets out. So from here on, I might try slide this canopy on just to see how it looks, and then plus I've got to measure up for a water tank, because I am going to try and make a HDPE water tank. I've got the tools for it, just not the skills, but like this, it's how we learn, don't we? Back in the shed, tray's done, under tray toolboxes are all done, everything's in place. Just got to wire up the rear lights now, which that's an easy job. The hard part about wiring for me, because I had to rewire this whole car myself. Now that was an absolute mission. It done my absolute head in. As you can imagine, we've got the combination switch here, which has got like 5 things on each side, and you know, whether it's negatively grounded and all this, mate, it's done my head in. Anyways, I'll show you the interior, what we're up to. Still waiting for the dash pieces, which is fine because I've still got heaps to do inside. We've done all the car builders sound deadening. I did retrim that top bit in the cross stitch suede stuff. Seats are in. Seats will get redone later on. I just want to hurry up and get this thing on the road. I've also got to wire in a 8-inch touchscreen up here, UHF down there, a electric rear view mirror which will be on the whole time I'm in the car, central locking, electric windows, and at the moment I'm just working on these door cards. I've got the cutout over there. I've also sewn and stitched up some suede, the black cross stitch suede and the normal grey suede. What I had to do with these door cards is buy these speaker pods from America. I couldn't find them anywhere else, and these are like a blow mold, so they're really strong. They'll sit in somewhere like that, and yeah, we'll have the 6.5 inch a tweeter at the top, plus in behind here there's already a 4-inch speaker, and then hopefully in the center here I will have like a 10-inch L7 kicker, just to keep the party going. But let's get into these. Door trims are coming up pretty well. I've had to take these in and out the car a couple of times because that's the original speaker space, but because these poke out so much I had to put these in a new spot. So next up I'll grab some foam, thin layer of foam over the top, and then I can sort of cut it out because I want this, like, I think the word's embossed. I want these poking out. Got the old Pioneer 6.5 little tweeters, so I can make my own bush stuff. Ah, wicked. I thought I nearly busted these wires trying to pull it through the top channel. So when the car turns on, this thing obviously takes its sweet ass time to load up, and then boom, that'll look out the back. Put the camera up there for the moment, but as I said, canopy, rooftop tent, I'll have the camera on the back of that. Okay, let's just scrap that door card idea for the moment because it's just not working the way I wanted. So what I did do was go down to good old Bunnings and purchase this marine carpet, and it's got a really thick rubber back on it, so that really helped out and made it so easy for me to make one as a temporary door card. I've just got to cut the handle out, the armrest and the bit for the electric windows, and I also did put some on the floor because trying to find a carpet for this thing is near impossible. Yes, it's a 40-year-old car, so I'll find one soon and then I can replace all of that. But There's not much left to go. I've got to tidy up the wiring. I think I've set it about 50 times at the moment. Put the dash back on for the last time, and then install my Pioneer 8-inch head unit. Front rear windows, power steering lines, and then just small jobs, mud flaps and some other little things. So I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. The next video is going to be the big reveal. This thing on the road with its 31s, not these small little things. And yeah, and then we can just start getting to driving this thing, touring, camping, all the good stuff. But I also had a question during the week about other social media things, and yes, jump on the Instagram, search up Tassie Unleashed. I post so much stuff on there, near enough daily, about little jobs that I do here and there, and then once the car is on the road, it will be touring, sightseeing, and all of that other good stuff. So I'll see you over there. And then other than that, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, helps the channel out big time, and you'll be able to see all the awesome upcoming things that's going to happen to this car, plus the trips that we go on. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening to the chit chat. Thanks for waiting 18 months for these videos. Other than that, I'll see you at the big reveal.